Hello everyone. Today I'm glad to share with you to talk something regarding life skills education. Now what is life skill education? According to World Health Organization, they have given a very significant definition regarding life skill education. They have said or they have defined that life skill education as the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. They also have make it more elaborative that adaptive it means that a person is flexible in approach and is able to adjust in different circumstances. Positive behavior here it implies that a person is forward looking and even in difficult situations can find a ray of hope and opportunities to find a solution. Now from the very definition itself, life skill education it has defined about what it meant. It is that education which will enable every individual to deal with the challenges and demands of everyday life. As we know that in today's world, it is not an easy task to live a life. It is full of complex activities. So it is difficult to be perfect in every aspects of life as a human being. As we human beings are not perfect and it is not possible for in every aspect to be perfect. But life skill education will teach you or will teach us how to deal with all the demands and challenges of everyday life effectively. Now let us see how far it is helpful. Why do we need the life skill education? In order to cope up with the crucial stages of adolescence, development in the adolescence period, life skill education programs are considered as essentials and through which the young people can cope up with all the difficulties they face in their personal, be it emotional, social, intellectual, in every aspects of their life. When young adolescents face with problems in choosing a career or what subjects to study or in their failure, one is to be aware that it requires a lot of thinking and analyzing. In such a situation, life skill education will teach us those youngsters, those young people, how to make decisions. It will help them to identify the challenges that comes in their life and will enable them to evaluate whenever they need to make a decision. It is also essential for all the demands of modern life, be it poor parenting, changing family structure, dysfunctional relationship, new understanding of young people's needs, decline of the religion, rapid socio-cultural change, etc., etc. Life skill education, it is an initiative which can equally important for the street children, sexually exploited, working children, and the orphans. Life skill education, as the World Health Organization has laid down the main 10 core life skills. They are self-awareness, empathy, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision making, problem solving, interpersonal relationship, effective communication, coping with stress, and coping with emotions. Now, these 10 core life skills, if every individual will know about it, it is easy for every human being to deal with all the demands and challenges of the everyday life effectively. When we talk about self awareness, it includes recognition of our own self, our character, our strength, our weaknesses, desires, and dislikes. Developing self awareness, it can enable an individual to recognize when we are stressed or when do we feel under pressure. It is often a prerequisite to effective communication and interpersonal relations, as well as for developing empathy with the others. When we talk of empathy, it is the ability to imagine what life is like for another person. Without empathy, our communication with others will amount to one-way traffic. As we know that we human beings, we like to live interacting with the people. As it is being mentioned, no man is an island, no woman either. We grow up in relationship with many people, be it parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts, classmates, friends, and neighbors. So empathy, it will enable an individual to accept others who may be very different from ourselves which can improve social interactions, especially in situations of ethnic or cultural diversity. Critical thinking, it is an ability to analyze information and experiences in an objective manner. Critical thinking can contribute to health by helping us to recognize and assess the factors that influence attitudes and behavior, such as values, peer pressure, and the media, and so on. Creative thinking, on the other hand, is a novel way of seeing or doing the things that is characterized such as of new ideas, generating the new ideas, flexibility, conceiving of something new, originality of oneself, and building on the other ideas. Decision making, it enables an individual to deal constructively with decisions about life. It teaches people how to actively make decisions about their actions in relation to healthy assessment of different opinions and what effects these different decisions are likely to have. Problem solving, on the other hand, it enables an individual to deal constructively with problems in our lives. As our life, there doesn't have any excuses of problems. So we need to have such kind of skills that where we can solve all the challenges that comes in. Significant problems that are left unresolved can cause mental stress and give rise to accompanying physical strain. Interpersonal relationship skills, it helps an individual to relate in positive ways with the people we interact with. This may mean being able to make and keep friendly relations with everyone, being good with everyone, having a positive relation with everyone, which can be of great importance to our mental and social well-being. And to have an interpersonal relationship, we also need an effective communication, which means that we are able to express ourselves, be it verbally or non-verbally, in ways that are appropriate to our cultures and situations. Coping with stress refers to recognizing the sources of stress in our life. When do I feel stress? Recognizing how this affects us and acting in ways that help us control our levels of stress by changing our environment or lifestyle or learning how to relax or how to live for yourself, being yourself. When we need to cope with stress, we also need to cope with emotions. Coping with emotions, it means involving recognizing emotions within us and others, being aware of how emotions influence behavior, and being able to respond to emotions appropriately. Intense emotions like anger or sadness, it can have negative effect on our health if we do not respond appropriately. So all those 10 core life skills laid down by World Health Organization has an immense impact or utmost importance in our life. If we want to live a life meaningful, if we want to live a life happily or blissful, we have to also handle whatever is required in our life. And I believe that life skill education, it will be beneficial for every one of us. Life skill education, finally, I would say that it will provide students with strategies to make healthy choices that contribute to a meaningful life. It helps the youth to take positive action to protect themselves and to promote healthy and meaningful relationships. In the current context where mass emphasis is given to academic, life skill education, it needs to be stressed heavily upon and consciously followed even in the school curriculum. Life skill education teachings are relevant to everyday life, which could form the foundation of promoting mental well-being and positive health behavior, irrespective of the streams that one is having. It is not limited to occupational or specific skills. They encompass knowledge about disease and pregnancy prevention, sexual education, decision-making skills, the ability to plan for the future, assertive communication skills, and self-esteem. So I would conclude saying that life skill education, as a teacher, we can promote it by integrating life skills in the teaching process, irrespective of which subject one teaches. Thank you.